Hello and welcome to the Master's Table. Thank y'all for joining us today. We've got some different dishes. We got 3 dishes in one, I guess.
3 in 1.
Yeah, three in one. So should be interesting. It's going to be good.
Tina, you know it's going to be good.
I hope so.
Star of the show today is we got some chicken, and if you like chicken salad, this is your show today. Tina, I know you like, we make chicken salad at home all the time, and I like different variations, and somebody had asked me about some chicken salad, reached out to me, so today is your day. If you ask for the chicken salad, this is going to be your show. I'm dedicating this show to 3, if we get to all of them, and I think we will, because it's just dump and go, but we got 3 different chicken salads we're making today. We're making a curry chicken salad, we're making a bacon and jalapeno chicken salad, and we're making a Southwest, and we got a ton of ingredients. Y'all know me, I'm always talking about keep it simple. And the way you keep it simple is go ahead and put all your ingredients, lay them out. Y'all, I say it all the time. So we got 1, 2, 3 sets of everything out here for these dishes.
You might not want to do all 3 of them at one time.
No, but your favorite. I want you to do it. But I wanted to get to as much as I could instead of dedicating for making just one. We wanted to show some variations today. Might even do something different. I mean, we might make up something along the way.
No, that's possible with me.
I just want that pan of bacon. So
yeah.
Don't go nowhere. Y'all just get your pen and paper. You might want one of these recipes, but come right back. We'll be right back on the Master's Table.
Yeah. All right, welcome back. Today is Chicken Salad Day on the Master's Table.
Yep.
So this is something you don't have to actually cook.
No.
So see, you got my attention right there.
If you don't want to, there's nothing in this recipe that you have to cook. And I cheated. I always cheat, and not that kind of cheating, Miss Cleveland. I love you. I never cheat on you. You know, I tell you how precious and beautiful you are every day. So don't even listen to that word I said. I'm just kidding. But I went to the big box store, and I got the rotisserie chickens. I love to get the already pre-cooked rotisserie chickens. They're good.
They have good flavor.
Debone those. They already got a good flavor. Like Tina said, they got a good flavor going. And I went ahead and deboned these, and I was just trying to go ahead and start rough chopping some of this, because I'm gonna let Miss Cleveland start doing some mixing here in just a minute. But I wanted to show you what I was doing. I didn't want to just come out the gate and throw the chicken in there and mix it up. This is kind of how we started. This is just I just pulled it off the bone. It's got a little bit of dark meat in there. I left just enough to give it some flavor. But to be honest with you, when I was pulling all the breast off, I saved like this much dark meat for our little dog, for Marley. I said, I'm gonna save her some dark meat. So let me put this in here, Tina. And if you want to, come around behind me and grab you one of those mixing bowls right there. And that way we can get ready to start on this in just a minute, just a second. I just wanted to go ahead and get you some. Grab that other one. I'll unstick it for you a minute.
You done that on purpose?
No, well, they're the same size. They done that with me one time too. Those 2 bigger ones like that too, and you can kind of set that out of your way. But I want to get you enough to get you started right here on this one, and then I'm gonna cut up some more. I'm gonna see how much I got right here. Like I said, I'm just doing a fine. That's about 4 cups, and I think it's called. Let's see. Let me get started right here. It says 3 to 4 cups. So we're gonna go ahead and start with that right there, and we can add. And I will tell you that like the ingredients is kind of. I'm gonna tell you what the recipe says. I'm gonna kind of follow it. But the ingredients they're optional. If you like a little bit more of something, if you like a little more onion, a little less pepper,
a little less celery.
Yeah, Tina don't like celery, but I want to do it like the recipe calls for it. So first, when you first start, go ahead and get your chicken ready, and then take your veggies. This is a half of a red onion, and I'm gonna put about. That was kind of. I might as well go ahead and put all that. And it called for 2 sticks of celery. Look over yonder. Look. 2 sticks of celery. And go ahead and if you got something, you can kind of just toss that.
Hand me that silver spoon, whatever you did with it.
Here, look in here, get you something out of there. If you want to go ahead and start tossing those, I'm gonna go ahead and be working on some of this chicken, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do here in just a minute. Because like I say, we're doing 3 of these, so I'm gonna get us a little more chicken.
Now I'm sure somebody's gonna ask, can you use canned chicken?
I mean, yeah, absolutely, you could. If you want to boil your own chicken, let me set this over here out of the way. If you want to boil some chicken, if you want to do your own baked chicken at home, by all means, you know, cook your own chicken and then just cut it down. Because see, that looked like a lot of veggies when you first dumped it, but see, now that you're mixing it. And if you don't like that much, like I said, don't put that much. But we're just gonna kind of stick to what the recipe says. So I want to make sure I got the, that's all the, like I said, I'm doing 3. I want to make sure I don't get confused with what we're doing. I just want to make sure I got all the vegetables in there before we start mixing the other stuff. And we're good. So Tina, let me cut this just a little bit. And what I'm gonna get you to do, if you take that white bowl right there and set it right there, just kind of slide that to the front. And I'm gonna let you go ahead. We'll start out with the mayo, and this is a cup of mayonnaise. Just a cup, and of your choice. Go ahead and put it in there. And you may want one of these.
Now y'all can tell I ain't done this.
No, Tina hadn't done this. I make chicken salad all the time at home. And like I said, if you have a grinder, if you want to grind this down real fine, by all means. Tina likes it, and my daughter loves the ground chicken. When I make chicken and just a regular chicken salad, and I'll talk about that in a minute, how to make it. Very simple. It's just the same thing without a lot of these ingredients. But you can grind it, but I wanted to just chop it up like this because everybody don't have a grinder, and sometimes I don't even like to pull mine out. Sometimes I just rather just chop it up like this because it's not even.
Sometimes it's a mess.
Well, it's just something else you got to do. So I'm just giving that a little bit more rough chop for the next one. So now we're going to come with I don't want to tell you wrong. Let me follow my paper right here, what I all wrote down, because I got too much going on right here. We got 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. That's the apple cider.
Interesting.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar. And this right here poured out kind of heavy, so I'm not going to put this, but it calls for a half a teaspoon of turmeric. So that's probably about right, because this poured out a lot. Just keep mixing those up for me, Miss Cleveland.
I can do that.
A teaspoon of smoked paprika. That's more than a half. I'm gonna put about half of that. It calls for a half a teaspoon of chili powder.
Let me tell you what I'm fixing to do.
I might have a whisk.
I like that sound. I got one right there. If that's what I need to use.
No, it's okay. That right there will work. However you see fit to do it.
Okay.
And then what I'm gonna give you, like I said, I got so much laid over here in front of me, I want to make sure I'm telling you right. I'm gonna give you a teaspoon of chicken bouillon.
So a lot of these things you probably got, if you do any amount of cooking, you probably got this stuff at home. It's not like you got to run out and get a bunch of ingredients.
Yeah, anybody that cooks, a lot of times will have a lot of these ingredients already in the cabinet. And I hate to be the one, because a lot of times somebody say, well, you already got this stuff. Well, a lot of times we don't already have a lot of the things, but we got some of them. So, and this is pretty basic, seasoning. If you cook much at all, you already have some of this. I'm gonna squeeze about that much. It called for a teaspoon, so I'm gonna squeeze.
I think that's a teaspoon.
That's a heavy teaspoon.
That's a good teaspoon.
Yeah, and then it calls for a little bit of salt and pepper, and that chicken bouillon is already kind of it's kind of salty anyway. So I'm not gonna add the salt. We can always add the salt. Let me get one more little twist. I can't hold a twist. I got that lemon juice on my hand. So I'll let you continue to mix that up. I want to make sure we got all those ingredients. So you got the mayonnaise, we got the chicken already ready. We got the vegetables in there. Got the apple cider vinegar, curry powder, turmeric. Yeah, we didn't put I got a little bit of curry right here somewhere. Here it is. Let's see how much it costs. Half a teaspoon. Woo.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot more
than a half teaspoon, ain't it?
Teaspoon.
There you go. I told you these are dumping heavy today. These are dumping real heavy today. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that's all about.
That's okay. That's a made-up term.
It's a good thing that I wasn't holding it over the dish.
That's right.
There's a half. I'm gonna save that half of lemon. I'm just trying to make sure we got in here because we got 2 more of these to mix up, and I just want to make sure I'm not getting my ingredients. So that's it. And it says it's optional. You could put, if you want to, once you get this mix, you could put some almonds, or you could put some kind of grapes.
Oh,
or
yeah,
even
grapes.
You could put some
yes,
raisins
that's
in
what
it.
we should have done, grapes.
Well, we're not making a grape salad today, though.
It's not grape
Tina,
salad.
this is.
I like grapes in my chicken salad.
But I'll make yours like you. This is the way we do it on the master's table today.
Okay.
I got to calm you down, man. You got excited about them grapes.
Yep, I forgot about that.
Got to keep all eyes on you.
Grapes are delicious in chicken salad.
Okay. So look,
All right,
you got
now
all your ingredients. You got all those in there. This is the curry. This is the curry chicken salad. So now I'm gonna let you just go ahead and just save that spoon. You may want to mix with that spoon.
I am. I just want to make sure I get it all in there.
Let me move this one out of your way. Now, I'm just trying to help you here. I'm gonna let you have it. This is your deal right here. This is your deal.
You know what my deal would be?
That's right. You the pot stirrer. You are the pot stirrer. Just keep on stirring. Keep on stirring, Miss C. And you can add.
You sure that's gonna be enough liquid?
Tina, just trust the process. Trust the process. Tina, trust the process. Just gonna go ahead and continue to chopping us up a little bit more chicken, because we got to have some more, because we got 2 more to mix. And like I say, if we need to add a little bit, if it's a little bit dry, you can always add a little bit more mayo. I want you to mix that first. And then again, please hear me, brothers and sisters. This is one of those things, like I say, some people like a real wet or a real, mayonnaise base.
I do.
And like I say, and if that's what you like, you can add a little bit more. But I want you to start right there, because the more you mix that, the better it's going to get. And then I can dump you a.
You know what I would do?
What?
I would fine chop those veggies.
Yeah, but you got to taste them, Miss C. Got to taste them. I'm just going to go ahead and continue while you mixing that. Go ahead and continue cutting. I got some more chicken over there. I left that bag out. Huh?
I said I'm using this little spoon so it'll mix it good.
Do you want a little more mayonnaise in it?
Yep. Just a whittle.
And like I say, this is totally optional. You can get whatever brand, this is you do you when it comes to this. Let's add about maybe just a touch more, just a little bit, just to make it a little. I guess what I was trying to say a while ago, just to make it a little more creamy. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. But you do most of the time. You're smarter than I am.
I don't know about that.
Tina corrects me all the time. She tell me I said something the other day in a sermon, and she corrected me when I got home.
He said perseverance. I said it's not perseverance, it's perseverance.
Well, but you knew you knew, because you knew I was wrong. See,
I knew.
Tina, you knew what I was talking about.
English was my best subject. Not that you would know that by the way I taught, but.
Yeah. No, I know you do. I take corrective criticism real well, Miss Cleveland. So be careful though. Be careful. Get you a little bit more chicken cut up. I sent her a message the other day. I said, when God wants to bless a man, he sends him a quality wife.
Well, you missed the boat on that one, didn't you?
Nope. I missed a whole port, didn't I?
Some people got it, some people don't.
That's right. You got it. You know you got it. You have got it, Miss.
Like when I walked through that open door the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, let me tell you, we was.
This is how smart I am.
Yeah, that's right. I was bragging on how smart she is. I'm tell you how unsmart she's not now. It was unincredible. Is that a word? Unincredible.
I don't know.
All right, go ahead and set that into the side, Tina. And get you another bowl.
Sure,
right
it's
here.
stirred up good.
Yeah.
All right.
Tina, she has a commercial property she clean. We clean some, she has a cleaning business, and we clean sometimes, and actually not sometimes, every week. Every week. And we was walking in the warehouse the other day, and it's got this huge, like 18-foot wide roll-up door, and it's open, and there's a man door that you walk through right beside it. Well, we're walking, and I walk right through the open door, and she starts to open the door to come in. I'm like, what?
I caught myself.
I said, what just happened?
You know, it's like a creature of habit. That's always the door that we go through. The roll-up door is usually not up. I was just doing what we always do.
I caught you in an aha moment.
But then I caught myself, and I let it go, and I went through the roll-up door. Well, it was good for a laugh.
It's been good.
If I hadn't called myself, that would be the problem.
It's been good for a few laughs.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna dump you some more. We're just start another. We got to hurry up. We're gonna run out of time if we don't.
That's a lot.
All right, let's do this one. I already got the mayonnaise in here. Let me hit you with the mayonnaise. And like I say, we may add a little more. I want to get these mixed up before we have to go to break, though. Let's do that.
Yeah,
right
I think you're gonna have to add more mayonnaise. That's
Go
a
ahead.
lot of chicken.
You just start stirring. Just start stirring, Miss C. I'll add you some more. Just keep on rolling. I'm gonna put you some more. I'm gonna put you whatever you need in there.
Now, I think I'm gonna like this one.
But see, this one, reason why I said this one right here's got some. This has got a quarter of a cup of ranch. That was another cup of mayonnaise, and that was.
Yeah, I will like this one a lot.
I think that was.
What is this one?
This is the bacon jalapeno
Yep, this is gonna be my favorite.
ranch. What's? She don't like the celery. She don't like the green
I
stuff.
don't like it at all. I don't like it now.
I'm gonna go light on the onions in this one.
Let's see what I'm gonna do. Chop up these.
We'll put a little bit of call for the white onion in this one, so I'm gonna put just a little bit. I'm not gonna put a lot. I don't like heavy onions in some of it, so.
No, I'm telling you, if I fixed this, I would chop the celery and the onions really fine.
All right, this
So
is
that you didn't have to crunch.
this is all purpose. This is all purpose. If you don't have any all purpose at home, I think it called for a tablespoon. That was a little bit heavy in that, so I'm not gonna put that. This is another half teaspoon of, I'm just trying to spread it out because you're mixing. Smoked paprika. And then we're going with another tablespoon of chicken bouillon. So I'm just trying to even it out across there. Like I said, that poured a little bit like a lot today, so I'm not.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And if you're not sure,
So
don't pour it all. Don't pour it. You can always add it, but boy, it's hard to get it out. So
Don't put salt in where you put chicken bouillon, because chicken bouillon is
yeah,
salty.
well, I'm always trying to be careful with that. Now the last one we're gonna mix here in a minute is my favorite. Is the
Southwest.
the Southwest one. Make me a little bit of spot right there. Clean that off. Let me go ahead and chop that end off of that. I thought we had some, and I know y'all always cutting in the same place with the chicken and he's using the same knife. I know, but it's all going in the same pot. And I will get most of the seeds out of it. See, this is a big old knife for such a little pepper. You hear me? We're gonna get it though. This and it. If you don't like a lot, it's according to how much heat you like, and my goodness, it's hard to say sometimes with the different jalapenos, because sometimes I get them and they're very mild, and sometimes they'll burn you up.
I know a good way to mix
So,
this.
how you gonna mix it, Miss
Take
C?
your hands and mix it up.
Well, you could do that, or you could buy me one of those good mixers. Anybody wants to send me a mixer, I'll take it. I don't have one of those fancy ones. If you had one of those fancy ones, you can mix it.
What you got right here?
I know. I said I don't have a fancy one. I got a mixer, but
All right. Marley, you don't have to be in the dog bed tonight.
boy, I'm on
Papa's
a roll.
gonna be in there.
I'm on a roll today. I got this thing going on today. I got you.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'll be driving home. That's why I say, Miss Cleveland, I was just kidding a while ago. I was just playing. All right, let's put.
You
What?
just run it.
What? You don't like jalapeno?
I don't like nothing in here except the cheese and the
Tina,
chicken.
you cheese, ain't you?
I
See,
wish
all
I
this is
did.
all
I
that
wish I
goodness.
liked it. I like green peppers cooked. I don't like them raw.
And if we have to dump that, if we have to make up that oven, I said this bacon's pretty crispy. It called for 6 strips, but we always make more than 6.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'll save that. I might have to make sure the bacon was all right here in just a little bit. But we just want to give this a rough chop. And I'm doing this just like I would at home, y'all. This ain't nothing fancy about what we doing. I mean, we still even got the leftover jalapeno seeds right there. They might get in there a little bit heated on up.
No.
But we're not. I'm just trying to be as real as we can be right here. There's your bacon. And
Is there
just
another
got to.
spoon in here?
Oh, it may be. What kind you need?
I want to,
Look in that drawer right there. Okay, Miss C.
really like one bigger than that.
All right, I didn't handle all that grease with that, and I'm gonna move this now over just for a second. Just trying to clean up my mess just a little bit, and then we'll We'll dump a little bit more here in a minute. I got you one more. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and put this chicken. We're gonna have to go to break, so I'm gonna put that chicken. All right, that's the chicken, bacon, ranch, jalapenos, and like I say, if you need a little bit more mayo, we can put you a little bit more if you need it a little bit more creamy. Do you need some more?
I guess it's good.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
You sure? I mean,
You
it's
know,
up to you.
I always like more mayo, but
Let's
not
put you just
everybody does.
Just put you a little. I mean, we're not drowning it. We're just trying to make it just a little bit creamier. And this is homemade ranch. I made some homemade ranch last night. Just put just a little bit more. Cause like I said, I might have put a little bit more chicken than what I was trying to chop that and look at it in this big thing. I ain't got your glasses on, so I can't see it that well. All right. While she's still mixing on it, I'm gonna work on this Southwest. I'm gonna go ahead and start dumping this. This is a half of a green and a red pepper, right?
Yep.
Because I'm colorblind.
Christmas colors.
I'm colorblind. I'm serious. I can't tell the difference in those. They both look the same to me. So I asked Tina.
Trust me.
I trust you. I've been married to you too long. I have to trust you. I ain't got no choice. This is a half of. I think this is a half a can. It called for like a half, maybe half a cup of corn, but I put like half of that can in there. This is a half a can of the black beans. And the black beans, be sure and drain those. I put them in a little small strainer and rinsed them off just to get some of that off of them. And then we're gonna start mixing again. Rinse me one of those spoons or something to mix this with, Tina. And if we have to, we can mix this one over break. I just want everybody to see everything. This is a half a cup of sour cream. Well, we got some dirtied up dishes today, Miss Cleveland. And then, of course, we're gonna go in with a cup of mayo in this one. Same as the other ones. You kind of repeat. It's just the ingredients are different. So.
Well, that one looks pretty good too, though. Actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. And I'm gonna start mixing that in a second. But I was gonna talk about this for a second because we put the black beans in the corn and we put the peppers. And I got to look. I think I may have to dump a little bit of onion in this one and some cilantro. But I wanted to talk about this. This is some Southwest corn that I found in the big box store the other day when I was shopping. It's already got some peppers and stuff in it. So, you know, if you don't want to have to go out and buy the beans and, you know, stuff like that, you don't have to. You don't have to. Knife. I need that. Let me cut this in half.
There's one laying right there.
This is okay. This is okay. All I done was cut that bacon with it. It's all going in the same pot.
This one looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. This needs to take some lime juice in it. And I'm gonna cut up. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue mixing. We're gonna have to go to break in just a second. I'm gonna have to clean off my cutting board a little bit. I'm gonna chop up this cilantro. This is I just got a handful. I think it called for a quarter of a cup. But when you chop this down, it won't be anything. But I'm gonna chop up this cilantro and I'm gonna chop up this pepper, and we're gonna continue mixing this one. And we'll have this one ready when we come back. We'll have these ready for a trial run. We can check them out and see what you think about them. What you think about that so far, Tina? I mean, that looks pretty creamy, don't it? I mean, that's creamy enough.
Yeah, I'd put some more in that one.
Well, I can put I'll put you some in there and break. Let her remix that a little bit, and we'll come back here in just a minute. But let me know if you try these. Let me know if you like these. Let me know when you try it out how you like it. And don't go nowhere. When we mix this one, we're gonna be right back on the master's table. All right, I told you we was going to be right back. I hope you got this wrote down. If you want this recipe, reach out to me. I'll be glad to send it to you. Tina, I'm going to stick that in. I don't want to get that mayonnaise all over everything. Tip of the day right quick. Tina's got a verse. I want to give you a tip of the day. I got my onions, got the celery, got all my peppers in the beginning of the week. If you're going to meal prep, if you're going to cook a few dishes along the way, what I like to do when I have time, I don't do it all the time, but go ahead and get you some containers. Cut you up a bell pepper, cut you up some celery, cut you up some red pepper, cut up a lot of onion. We use a lot of onion at home. And then that's red onion. And then I even got some already peeled and some chunked onion ready to just cut up and do what you want to with it. So there's your tip. If you wanted a tip today, Tina, there it is. Go ahead. This will save you some time when you get home from work, kids running crazy through the house, and you're trying to get in. This is going to speed up the whole process. So.
Yep. All right. Okay, our I'm going to give a tip
Well,
of the
that's
day.
fine, that's
The verse of the day, I love this little book right here. It's called God's Little Devotional Book for Women. And it's got a verse and it's got a little thing that goes with it. It said, the verse is from Galatians 6:10. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men. And then it gives what it's talking about at the top. And I have thought about this so many times. If you can't feed 100 people, then just feed one.
What about that?
So many of us think that if we can't do it in a big way, if we can't do something for 20, 25, 100 people, that there's no need in doing anything. But if you can help one person,
Just one.
feed one person, then you've done all that God is asking you to do. If you can do more, do more. If you can't, just help one person. We've got lots of bird feeders in the back, and like if we can just feed one little bird, let's do it. All right,
There
this
it is.
is it.
That's it.
That's my sandwich.
We're going to try them out. Look, make these. Let me know how you like them, and join us next time on the Master's Table.
Yep.